Fortunately for King Charles, his birthday festivities shouldn't be filled with any awkwardness. On Tuesday, November 14th, the British monarch will turn 75 without his youngest son, Prince Harry, or his daughter-in-law Meghan Markle by his side, reports recently revealed after Charles was allegedly hoping his estranged child would return on such a landmark holiday. Discussing the sticky situation, UK royal reporter Neil Sean insisted the controversial couple's absence was a good thing for the royal family as a whole, despite the king's potentially sour feelings on his son skipping out on his special day. Let's be very clear, most senior members of the British monarchy are more than relieved by the news that the two former royals known as Harry and Meghan are simply not going to be returning for the birthday celebrations of His Majesty the King, the royals expert explained in an article published on Monday, November 13th. Who needs victims at a family celebration? Neil continued of Meghan and her husband, who stepped down as working members of the royal family in 2020 and have since severed their relationships with their loved ones across the pond via their bombshell Netflix docuseries and Prince Harry's tell-all memoir, Spare. Pointing out how King Charles wants to fix his and Harry's strained relationship, Neil continued, "This is the dilemma that faces most of the senior members of the family. While His Majesty, the King, would very much like to reconcile with his son, this is a bigger issue." The British reporter resurfaced previous statements made by Meghan in a magazine interview when she claimed Harry had lost his father, which Neil said really cut through the heart of His Majesty the King, who has always been there for his youngest son, and felt that this was the worst possible thing that could be said publicly about him as a father. 5 years ago, King Charles could never have anticipated exactly how this historic birthday would have panned out. However, reaching such a birthday has made him realize, according to close sources, just how difficult life as a reigning monarch can be, Neil noted. The renowned reporter added, he had hoped that his troublesome youngest son Prince Harry may have relented and, at least on such a landmark birthday, decided to return to his birthplace, the United Kingdom, to celebrate such a birthday alongside senior members of the British monarchy. However, it wasn't to be. According to Neil, Harry has no plans to participate in his family celebration for the foreseeable future, as he is waiting for a highly unlikely, very public apology to his wife before they consider mending fences. Fox News published the piece by Neil.